I want to talk a little bit about texting and driving. You know, people need to stop texting and driving just when you want a public service announcement, right? Because it's so dangerous, and if everybody would stop texting and driving, it would make it safer for me to text and drive. That's what's important. I need to text and drive, I just can't stop. And it would be a lot safer that way. I'm really not that good a driver anyway, so I don't feel that my texting and driving brings things down that much. As an officer said to me yesterday, while giving me a ticket, "Have you gone to traffic school before?" And I thought if I told him 16 times, he probably wouldn't believe me. The actual answer was 16 times that I can remember, but I have a feeling it's going to be 17 within the next couple of months. One time at the dinner table, I said they were doing a lot of construction work around the north end of DFW for the last 10 years. But they were moving the concrete barriers for the lanes like 3 times a day, doing the construction at the north end. And so I quipped, "Geez, how do they expect people to drink and drive? They're going to keep moving the walls like this." And my wife said, "That's not funny. You're setting a bad example." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not the one who has to have wine at dinner every night. And I'm single now, for obvious reasons. Thus, I'm here at a bar by myself on the weekday night." But I got into the suburban life for a while, suburban dad role. And when it came to taking the kids to birthday parties, kids' birthday parties, which seemed to come up about every weekend, I thought, this is great. I'm the king of gift wrapping. I'm great at it. I can do all the folds and everything. And my wife had said, "Oh no, we don't do gift wrapping anymore. It has to go in the gift bag." Like, is that the rule? They change the rules? Tell you what, how about I wrap the gift really loosely so they can slide the gift out and you can reuse the paper, because I know what you're doing. You're quickly folding the bag back up so you can use it again. And so I said, what you're missing is the point is that ripping the paper off the gift is the kids' fentanyl. That's what they live for. You always hear parents say, "Oh, I spent all this money on a gift, all they cared about was the box." It's not the box, it's ripping the paper. That's it. It's the excitement of it, and they can throw it all over and you can't tell them to clean it up because it's a birthday party or it's a Christmas party or something like that. And then I'm left with all, because I'm not supposed to, I see these little gift bags for boys and I'm like, they'll get beat up carrying this little gift bag, this little shopping bag around, half-size shopping bag. Boys can't have this sort of thing. But that left me with all these rolls of gift wrap for birthdays, and Christmas comes up. So I violated the laws of physics by gift wrapping some Christmas presents in birthday paper. Oh no, that was not allowed. I said, you know what, I'll tell you, somebody goes to the trouble of remembering me and thinking of me and going and buying a gift, ordering it on Amazon Super Days, and wrapping up and with their hard-earned money giving me a gift. I'm not going to say, "I'm sorry, it was nice of you, but this is the wrong wrapping paper. You're going to have to go home, do not pass Walmart, pick up some of the right wrapping paper and take it home." No, gift wrapping is fine. Stop with the shopping bags. We don't need that. And if you ever have to, you ever call utilities like Frontier Cable, you need somebody to come out and do some kind of tune-up on the equipment, and you say, "Well, what do you have? Can somebody say, will you be there from noon to 5? "Yeah, right, that's what I was going to be there. I go, "How about 8 a.m.? They go, no, you can't have 8 a.m. So I go, "Well, how about the next day 8 a.m.? "No, you can't have 8 a.m. then either. "How about 2 weeks from Tuesday, 8 a.m. You can't have that covered. "No. "Next year, 8 a.m. "No." But the president's planning to keep that open in case the NASA space station has to have some installation done or something like that. You can't give me 8 a.m. ever. I said, you know what? If I were the senator, you could give me 8 a.m. I said, if you were the senator, you'd have had a router that worked. So, where else we going here? I mentioned getting all these tickets, which I have done over the years, And it was different here. They just kind of like try to, it's a little, if you get pulled over, it's like whoop, whoop, just one little bleep. They're using the squiggle bulb or something, saving energy. When I lived in Los Angeles, it was very different. They would tailgate you and follow you around. And you want to just pull over and say, let's just get this over. Let's just do it. Come on. You know you're going to pull me over. But then I realized they're waiting for the biggest crowd, the biggest scene they can, the biggest intersection, so they can do the show. And I pull up to this big intersection, and they sit there right behind me doing nothing. As soon as I make that left turn, I'm in the middle of the intersection. There go the lights, all the lights, flashing on me, so it's like hard to even see. And I thought, oh, that's right. It's Los Angeles. It's Hollywood. Maybe they're going to get that consultant gig. Maybe they think they're pulling over some movie star in a Vega, you know. And so they pulled me over this one time, and it's a classic time, like 1:30 in the morning on a Friday night. And the officer comes over and he said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "I'm going to my friend's house behind the Hacienda Hotel here." And he goes, "Oh, you don't know where you're going?" I said, "I don't know his address, but I know where he lives, right? In fact, they're my friends right there, half a block down the street, sitting out there waiting for me." And he says, "All right, license, registration, insurance papers." So I'm leaning over and I hear on the other window, and I unroll the other window, and there's the other officer. And he goes, "Where are you going?" And I said, "I'm going to my friend's house, officer, behind the Hacienda Hotel." "Oh, you don't know where you're going?" So I said, just like this, I said, "As I already explained to the other officer." And he stands up and he says across the top of the car, "Oh, we got a smart one here." I said, "Where are you going?" He goes, "As I already told the other cop." I'm like, "That's not what I said." Okay, out of the car. So now I'm walking the line, hoping to pass the test, because it's close. I may have accidentally had a couple of beers. And I'm walking the line, I'm thinking, I don't think ballerinas could do this at noon, and it's certainly not easy for me right now. And then they said, I passed that, and they go, "Okay, wait. Close your eyes, lean back, and touch your nose." And I just caught the words right about here. I was about to say, "Oh, come on, I couldn't do this sober." Don't say that. So I'm picturing myself trying to find my nose, and then I remembered, like in that Da Vinci drawing with the circle around the man's body, that someone had told me somewhere back in the recesses of my mind that God knew people were going to have to take field sobriety tests. So he made our arms the perfect length. Do not search for your nose. This is a public service announcement. Do not search for your nose. The arm is the perfect length. Just go straight across. So I'm like this, and I do it. And they told me, "All right, Taylor, here's your stuff, go on." And I go down to my friend's house, and they go, "Oh man, you missed it. Cops were up in the corner, they had some guy walking the line, touching his nose." I'm like, "I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. Hope you enjoyed it. That was me out there." But one thing, when my ex and I had kids, we had tried to pass certain rules for the house that crumbled quickly. Like, our kids will never eat sugared cereal, and that lasted until they could hold the spoon. And then, what was another one? Our kids won't watch TV at the dinner table. Yeah, that lasted a long time. And then, the dog will never sleep on the bed. Well, at first the dog was locked in a crate. And then one morning I wake up, king-size bed, and I'm squeezed over to the edge of it by the dog and the cat. And I'm like, how the heck did this happen? How did this happen? And the dog looks around and says, "You want to know? You had me locked in the crate. I thought I could take over, so I clouded Mom's mind. And I told her we needed a cat, because I knew that you can't lock the cat in a crate. The cat would jump up on the bed, and then that would be the end of that. The dog would have to be let up on the bed." And the dog and I used to get in fights, though. She'd call me out. She'd say, "You want to step outside? You want to step outside? You want to step outside?" I'm like, come on. And she had our expressions down a little wrong. She'd say, "You want a piece of meat? You want a piece of meat?" And I just started laughing. And then she got blind towards the end of her life. So I couldn't throw the ball for her across the living room because she could never find it. She'd run right past it. So I would throw it just past her. And then I overheard her telling the dog, Dad's getting old, he can't throw the ball very far anymore. I'm like, come on. I think it's time for some musical entertainment. Yeah. Hey, thank you.